Hey YouTube, it's Jake with Prime. Let's talk about what you should expect out of your trainer, what you should expect out of your trainer, what your trainer should expect out of you. This is kind of a subject I've been meaning to do for a while now. When you come through training through here at Prime, they don't really assign you a trainer. You kind of interview each other, make sure you're a good fit before you go out and hit the road. You're supposed to do 4 hours of either backing, shifting, something out, training before you head out. Some trainers do, some trainers don't. And it's kind of one of those things where it's kind of up to the trainer's discretion. But during that 4 hours, you can kind of get a bit of a feel for each other. As a student going on to a trainer's truck, if the first thing your trainer tells you once you step on his truck is forget everything that Prime told you, you're going to do everything by my rules, I don't care what Prime says, this is the way it's going to be, do yourself a favor, get off that truck, say no thanks. You do not have to go out with that trainer. Go up and talk to Linda Brown or Steve Larson, explain exactly what happened. That way that trainer's not trying to pull that stuff onto another student. That's not the way it's supposed to work. They are working on trying to fix it, but if students don't report what's going on, then they can't fix it. Once you do get a trainer though, and you do get out and go out and get on the road, you should have your contact information to your fleet manager. My fleet manager, when I was training, I always brought my students up to meet him. He gave them his business card. It had a cell phone, business phone, email on there. He also told them that he wants them to check in at least once a week to see how things are going, what he's doing, what students are doing good on, what students are doing bad on, what need more work, any problems, any issues. And he always said to do that away from your trainer. That way you don't have to hold anything back. If you hold stuff that's going on out on the road back from your fleet manager, and then say when you come back to test to get your CDL, you go up and see him and say your trainer's a complete a-hole and he's been mistreating me this whole time and blah 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 and I need a new trainer, then they're going to sit down and look at how many times you called in, if you ever reported what was going on. If you never reported what was going on, they're going to pull your trainer aside and talk to him, and if he denies everything, they're going to take your trainer's side. It's how to put it, being nice here. It's not fair, but it's one of those things where it is what it is. If you don't call and report it while you're on the road, and it's a big enough issue, and you come back and try and get off your truck, it's going to look bad on you, not your trainer. So biggest thing is always keep good open contact with your fleet manager. Talk with your trainer. Maybe it's something simple as, hey, I want to get more showers more often. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. Depends on what the load is. If it's a matter of your laundries, you don't have when you clean clothes, well, you need to talk with your trainer. Say, hey, I'm down to 3 pairs of underwear and 2 shirts. I need to get to be able to do laundry. That way they can plan it out in the next couple days. All right, hey, we're going to stop here. We're going to do laundry. Don't wait till last minute to discuss about stuff. Find out if your trainer's got a fridge on the truck, if he's got a microwave. That way you're not spending all your money on fast food and truck stop restaurants, because you're going to blow through your advance real quick if all you're doing is eating at truck stops. Trust me on that one. So biggest thing I got to say about it all is keep open communications. Keep open communications going with your trainer. If it's real bad, contact your fleet manager, explain what's going on, say you need to get off his truck. If they feel that it's bad enough, they will route you back to Springfield and get you a new trainer. Do not feel like you are just stuck with one trainer. Also, if your trainer's not showing you how to back while you're out on the road, saying, oh, well, we only do back, when we go back to test. That's not right. You need to be doing as much backing as you can get your hands on. That way, when you get back to test or to practice for your test, you've got a basic understanding of what that tractor and trailer are doing while backing. That's kind of one of those things that you're going to go over with your fleet manager. Make sure, as a student too, that you're studying your pre-trip. That's kind of one of those things where we can show you, the trainers can show you what to do, what to say, all that, but it's on you to learn all that. If you're not willing to put that effort in to study that pre-trip and get that pre-trip mastered within that first week, that way you can focus your training onto other things and not having to worry about focusing on that pre-trip. Because if you don't pass that pre-trip test, you're not moving on to the backing test, you're not moving on to that driving test. You're going home if you fail that pre-trip. So study that pre-trip, treat that thing as your Bible. I'll be doing up videos later about the pre-trip, so that way there's some videos out there on YouTube about what to say, what the parts are, and how to go through it and kind of keep it simple. Yeah, main thing, as I theme throughout this, is communication. You got problems with your trainer, you need to communicate to your fleet manager. Try talking to your trainer about it. If he doesn't want to listen, go to the fleet manager. If your fleet manager doesn't want to listen about it, you guys got you get Brooks and Stan's phone numbers during training. Contact them. Explain to them what's going on. If they don't want to help out, contact Steve Larson. If they don't want to help out, go up to Robert Lowe. We have an open door policy. So, as I said, communication. It'll help out a lot during your training. Other than that, I'll be doing up more videos here. So if you guys got any questions, you can contact me by email. My email is primedriverjacob@gmail.com. Comment on this video. And as I said, more videos are coming. Any questions, feel free to ask me. Alright, everyone stay safe out there. Bye.